the series, we have the second session, Promoting Creative and Critical Thinking Through AI-Powered Activities by Ms. Sonia Arora, ma'am. Ms. Arora is a seasoned educationist with an illustrious career spanning over 2 decades, currently serving as the Director of Academics at Edu10, a Finnish edtech. Her leadership is instrumental in guiding the schools in India for using Edu10 Finland math that combines Finnish educational excellence with gamification and AI for the students and empowering the teachers with the superb learning analytics. We welcome you, ma'am.
Everyone, and a very warm namaste, first of all, and good evening to all of you. First and foremost, I would like to thank heartfelt gratitude towards Anil Kumar Sharma sir for giving us this kind of a platform. And this is a brilliant way of collaborating and exchanging the so well required pedagogies or the exchange programs or the need of the hour where we are today discussing the AI. So I'll quickly jump into the topic. And before that, I would like to put my gratitude towards my own principal, Mrs. Gulshan Kaur Bhavan Vidyalaya Panchkula. So she felt how I can contribute today in the workshop, and probably we can pick up lot many things from each other, and takeaways are also going to be very meaningful. It had been really a superb session by Surbhi ma'am, where she has really given us that kind of a prize that how we can take it forward. But definitely, AI, there are many other aspects which needs to be looked down. And I think these kind of sessions are giving us the insight. So I'll just present my screen here. Just give me a minute, please, so that, yeah. So thank you once again for giving us the chance to present our views and go ahead with it. So talking about artificial intelligence, I was there in yesterday's session also, could hear so many great insights, and towards end how Anil Kumar Sharma sir had also put up the presentation and talked about the artificial intelligence. We have been hearing a lot of many things in these sessions, but a quick touch up that how things are being taken up and how artificial intelligence is probably interpreted at different levels. So when we talk about the learning, the ability to improve performance based on experience through methods like machine learning. Basically, this is the machine learning, which is really enhancing us and taking it ahead in our day-to-day routine. The reasoning part, the decision making, the problem solving is really well taken care on the basis of facts and data. That's really important, because we understand this. I think the future of education system and our routine life also is the data analytics, which is really playing a vital role. When we talk about the perception, since we are able to take it forward, that how these days are all gadgets are based on vision, speech, and sounds to interact with the environment, and we are experiencing that. Now, AI is just not limiting to that. It is also understanding and generating human language for communication. So when we talk about Siri and all those examples where we have it and we are communicating and we are getting all those kind of inputs, they play a very important role. The autonomy is operating independently with little or no human intervention in performing tasks. And it's not just limiting here in performing the task, but it is really impacting the education system. When we are talking about the digital pedagogies also, at there also it's playing a vital role. And there we fall upon the importance of data in AI. So when we talk about data is very critical to the development of training performance of artificial intelligence, and a few reasons which we could figure it out in and have tried to put it in my presentation, that it is really helps us to improve accuracy. Surbhi ma'am has put up a beautiful video. I would really would love to look that video again and again, because that was really talking about in some way about the data analytics. So in image recognition, for instance, a model trained on a vast, diverse data set will have better recognition objects in a video variety of conditions. And whereas when we talk about and taking it ahead of increasing virtual events, then this is the recommendation systems like we have the Netflix these days, the OTT are picking up the common our likes, whichever kind of shows or web series we people are seeing, all those kind of suggestions are automatically put forward. All these things were there way back also, but now this data has really started giving us and the gadgets, and with the AI into in, we have the limits and the options have become very open for everyone. Driving machine learning insights, where the people are able to take the data sets and driving innovations like healthcare, finance, marketing, all these trends and patterns are taken up, they are stored, and this takes us ahead for the handling real world complexity. So we have been talking about the chatbots, for example, on vast data sets of text to understand language, context, and the intent. So today we are jump onto the topic that how AI is empowering from creative sparks to critical insights. I'll try my best to justify with what has been assigned to me and how we are going to be talking about that AI can really enhance the creativity. So we will be unleashing the creativity with few of the apps here with AI. To begin with, it will be Quick Draw. Then we have the Leapix AI, AI-powered Office 365, and Runway, few of which I'll be quickly talking about to enhance the creativity using these apps. First of all, we will dive into the Quick Draw, a very basic and a simple app. It happens in times at certain times that we keep on looking forward for the advanced apps, but sometimes these basic ones are also left behind. So this is a kind of a very simple and basic powered game that challenges you to sketch simple drawings while AI tries to get into it, and then how beautifully if we are able to get on to not only the drawings and paintings, but AI is also suggesting us a lot. So here we just click on it and then take it ahead. So I'll just come out of my screen here so that we get on to the link here. So the link is very well synchronized with my Gmail ID. So dear teachers, friends, and colleagues, so please see to it that your whatever app we are suggesting here, and if possible, if you are able to take it on hands-on experience, that would be really great, as Surbi ma'am has been mentioning. So this is going to be just synchronized with your Google. We can go ahead with your Gmail account, and this is auto draw. So this is the first page interface where we jump onto. The complete brief about the app is also given here. And hereafter, when we just click on launch experiment, because we really wanted to see how it is. So this is how the interface looks like. Very simple, very user-friendly. See, all the kind of tools are similar to what we have been using in Paint or what we are telling our children to do it. So to begin with, we simply have to click on this auto draw, and then we take it ahead in this, and we can select it also since it was already there, and I can delete it. Then we click on auto draw, and I just try to scribble something. So with a free hand also, if I'm trying to draw something which is really making no sense, but AI is there to make sense of it. So here are the suggestions given to us by the AI that what you are really wanting to have it. And then simply, if I am not able to take it on my own, I just click on it and here it is. You can also have kind of color combination. You can put it, can fill this with different kind of colors. And this basically kind of an app is what I would suggest here is for inclusive learning. We have different set of children where we really need to come on to with their requirement. So they can make use of such kind of a app, or the teachers, those who are really wanting to have some kind of diagrams here. And like I'm also not very good at drawing, you can have it, and at the same time, you can simply type it also and go ahead with it. So this can be very well taken up, copied and pasted anywhere. Like here, just we select it and then take it anywhere in any other and take it onto the as per our requirement. The undo option is taking us to undo it. Simply the shapes are given to us.
क्या
Yeah.
हो रहा है मुझसे आपके
So
मुझसे
here it is, one is a draw tool. Now here, this is different. Now, if you are going to draw something here, this will not be going to give you the AI suggestions. This is simple drawing. Like if you really want to have it, a touch of your natural and original drawing also, the brush is given to you here. You can thicken the size of the brush and go ahead with it. You can also hit on to here. The rest of the options, the shortcuts are there, and you can take it ahead as per the requirement. You can zoom it. So very easy interface, which sometimes is required to be taken care of by the children, and you can very well make it off otherwise for the rest of the uh, applications also. Now we'll just come back to the rest, our next slide. So here it is. I'll take you back here. So next step is talking about how to make an ordinary image into a 3D image. It happens that the requirement is that a 2D image is put there and we need to give some kind of those effects. So this is again a part of a creativity only, where the children are running here and there, or might be we teachers are required wanting to have some kind of a video session where we want to give them a 3D effect, maybe in the science diagrams or the internal parts of the body, and we really want to show them. So this really helps us there, and here we go it. So this is just here. I'll just take you once again into the app here. Just so we will be just clicking on this link here again. This is going to be taking us into the Leapix app AI. This is when we click here, try for free. All these are free OpenAI sources with definitely with limited access. We click on Start New. We will be uploading the picture here from our drive just to give an effect here. So I simply pick up this kind of a picture. This is just a one cartoon character, which will be taken up here, and the processing within no time takes place if we have a good internet connectivity. And then we have the different features given to us on the interface itself, very user friendly once again, to enhance the creativity required when we are wanting to educate our children on various aspects with the 3D impact. So just we wait here and just within few seconds it's up. Yeah. So here we are. Then simply we will be having the 3D image also. This way you can for a character, but if you want 3D motion, you for definitely when we talk about motion, we are talking about the animation style. So when you will be having it here, so we have the options of different animation style. We will talk about how we want. So you can see those effect of animation here on the picture, which was just a simple ordinary static picture. You can also have it move around, then you can zoom it and get that effect. So these effects really helps the children and the teachers to get onto the inside of, this is a human character. If you want to see it from the inside of the brain, like for example, a science teacher is wanting to have those kind of insights, that can be very well taken care of. We go down, we have the different settings there. The animation length, how far you want that animation length to go on. So this is the timeline which is being given here. You can fix up the timeline as per your requirement. The focus point is also given. Where do you want the focus to be set? The edge setting can also be taken care of, and the depth map. So this way we can have the 3D options going on. Then coming on to the next slide, I'll not present full screen because we have to jump on to the links again and again. So we will just take it ahead now and Just a minute, please. Let me set it somewhere here so that, yeah. So next one, we have it. A kind of a creativity, which I feel that we all teachers are going to really look forward to it, and definitely children also. Now, this creative synergy is transforming slides with AI tools. We have been hearing a lot, and we are knowing that chat gpt is allowing us, giving us all kind of contents and making it very easy. The slides content are given us in no time. But what's new here, which I'm just going to present here, that we will be walking through the steps here. The schools which are actually have procured Office 365, this is for them probably. Otherwise, we can always think of after having it. And if we are planning to have it in our school, this can be very well made use of. So Office 365, how it is going to be integrating the picking up the chat from chat gpt, the contents, and putting it in our powered ai word from office 365 and integrating it with the powerpoint slides. So I'll be just showing you the steps, and these steps are being shown in a small avi. I have been trying to be a little different here so that these steps can be shared with you in the group also, and we can always refer back if we are really wanting to have it here. So we have the video here. So this video is, I have already done the screen recording. So we have typed, we give a valid prompt, that's called prompt engineering, which we all need to understand and make our children also understand. So we are giving a valid prompt that we really want to create a slide, maybe on say hardware and software of computer components. And within no time, after getting the prompt with the correct keywords, the AI chat GPT quickly gives us the slides, the title slide and the introduction, and you can see it's going on. Once the contents are suggested by the chat GPT, which it is happening, but there is a constraint that we can't take this onto the slides in one go. We have to pick up these content slides one by one and put it on Microsoft PowerPoint slides. So there again, the work is done. So here we can just, if we are sure about our contents, we can copy the complete contents and use a copy option in the chat GPT, or if we want to specifically pick up the content, we select it, and then you can see this is Office 365 window interface which has appearing here. So we need to pick it up and put it in a blank document of Word. So we are in here Office 365 Word, and we have picked up the contents from Chat GPT, which is very well indented with all bullets and all. And indentation plays a very major role here, because that will give the bifurcation to from Office 365 Word to AI powered Office 365 PowerPoint. So we export. Now, what we are doing, we are exporting the data from Word document to our PowerPoint presentation of Office 365, and the themes and the layouts are suggested to us. And simply once we have decided that which one we are wanting to go with the theme, just with that one simple click, and we export, and you will see that chat gpt contents will be very well organized manner. It will be in just on one single click. It is put up in form of a PowerPoint presentation. So we teachers are required to prepare the presentations. Sometimes no time has also been given to us, or we don't have that. So this really serves a lot of purpose, and you see that I guess not even 5 minutes my this video is, and our PowerPoint presentation is ready on this particular topic. You can see not only those, that we have also the leverage and scope of changing the pictures and doing editing at any point of time. So anything can be editable at as per our requirement. Just that in one go, chat GPT contents are put in into the PowerPoint slides, which is not so possible otherwise. So the schools, those who are making use of Office 365, they can very well make use of Office 365, Word AI, and PowerPoint AI. If we are still unaware of it, we can go ahead with this and try it. This is going to bring in a lot more results for your presentations. So coming on to the next one, we have been talking about the chat GPT a lot, but just a kind of a awareness statement here. Probably most of us might be aware of also that we have Gemini also. Now, this Gemini is one of the app which is available in Google. This is here it is, like I'll just try to show you here in one of our here screen. Like I'll just show you, this is my Google Gmail account. So when you hit onto it, and at the bottom, this is a Gemini. I hope my screen is visible and you're able to see. So when we click on this star mark Gemini, this is going to take you inside and you will be able to see this, that your account has to be definitely synchronized, your Gmail account, and then you start working as you have been working here. So if I am looking for any kind of hardware, say suppose for example, I'm looking for a CPU diagram. So I just put it here and hit onto it, and this will give you the complete details of it with a diagram. So chat GPT is also the similar kind, but this is, as we are proceeding with AI technologies, this is another kind of an update which might be you are aware of. Otherwise, you please can make a note of it that Gemini is also there. So we have also tried making some kind of comparison here for Gemini versus ChatGPT, whereas the key differences are that ChatGPT is developed by OpenAI, whereas Gemini is a Google DeepMind. This is how. And the integration, ChatGPT integrates into various OpenAI products like Microsoft tools within the word art, and Gemini is expected to have deeper integration with Google products such as Google Search Bard and other services. Definitely because it is one of the app of Google. The real-time information, if we talk about, ChatGPT can have browsing capabilities, but real-time information access is not always enabled by default. So Gemini, whereas integrated with Google search, potentially giving it better access to live and real-time information from the web, making it more useful and answering the questions with the current data. The performance and understanding is also a little bit varying, where ChatGPT is known for general purpose, wide-ranging conversations abilities, whereas Gemini is expected to focus heavily on complex problem solving and scientific reasoning, with which may position its more advanced and technical domains because it is due to Google DeepMind's work on AI. So those who have not got their hands on Gemini, this is something new which you can really try on for. We have another app which is Runway AI video generator, which is revolutionary tool that uses artificial intelligence to create professional quality videos just in few clicks. And this is beautiful because simply a drag and drop interface where we need to just put our picture and take it ahead. But yes, before that, the prompt has to be definitely taken care of, which we have been hearing since yesterday. And I guess by now we have of understanding also that the proper prompt, if it is given, you get, if you give good input, you definitely get a good output. So how you see, how you sow it, this is how you reap. Jo aap boge wahi aap paoge. I guess this goes with AI also. So we go ahead with this and check it out, that how this app is going to be working. So we just hit on it here, and this is Runway. When we click on it here, I'll just show you because I have already tried. Now this is one of the Gen 3 alpha app which must be tried if not looked into. And we simply click here on try, and this will take you inside the interface. Again, a very user-friendly interface. And then you have various options. Now, how do you want that it to be taken as? You want a generative video, you want image to be converted into another image, or you want the text to be taken up into another text. So I will be just showing you here that I have already put forward one similar kind of a text here. Just try to show you. So we have opted for the option text to image. So this I really found it interesting that I have put up a kind of a scene imagination which is running in my mind, and I have put it in words. So let's see how does it come out. Does it really make sense? And just the prompt has to be good. We visualize so many things, and this really helps in the story building also, especially for the teachers of the kindergarten, say, or for grade 1 and 2, where they really have to teach the children, reach out to the learners through a story. And then with the pictures, the this can really help them and make them understand. Or might be we have some kind of visualization or imagination in our mind. We put it in the proper prompt here, and these are the numbers which are given, that what are the number of outputs you want. You want the pictures to be in one number, two number, or four number. By default, it takes four. So after giving the prompt, we simply hit on generate, and it just take few minutes, and automatically, as per aligned with my prompt, it is going to give me the pictures which will suit my requirement. I really found this interesting that we can really motivate our children to go in for story writing, story building, where the children have something in their mind and they have that imagination, but they are not looking ahead with the correct words. Or might be the teacher is wanting to explain some kind of a concept in English, or where somewhere in social science or any subject for that matter, she really wants to put it in form of a picture to the child which she is not able to see. So this was one kind of a forest scene where I have just mentioned that how do I want, and automatically this has been generated. So if we hit on one, so it will give me a good one picture, and this can be very well downloaded also. But the resolution, yes, presently and currently it will be 720, but if you have to go ahead with it, then it is with the limited access right now, and then we have to pay for it. So it is just that I guess my some network is taking up issues here. This is how it is not showing one. And when we click on generate, and it's, let me try once again, if we get it the single picture on, and you can see, you can try, keep on trying, having more, it will go into your history, and might be whichever you are, whichever picture is closer to your thought process which you have given in the prompt, and which suits your requirement, can be downloaded and taken ahead. So this is one of the app which really helps in creativity using AI tools. So this is how we have got one picture here. Now coming to our next topic, that is enhancing critical thinking. So that was all about the creativity, because we have a limited time. So this is how I thought now I should be taking ahead for the critical thinking, which is again a very important aspect. So there is one app that is AI is really giving us kind of leverage to go ahead with all our thinking caps on. This is Tinkercad. Our school students have been trying this, and we have been proud enough to be sharing it with you here, that this is really very well effectively implemented in Bhavan Vidyalaya Panchkula under the able guidance of Srimati Gulshan Kaur ma'am, and she has really seen that how AI can be taken forward with STEM education, and how really it is going to be affecting the children. So today, as I mentioned earlier, I tried little to be different. So we have got here a small AVI where we are showing you just that how our student has really got into and made you use of this app, and how these our children are working in our robotics and AI lab. So please, if you just able to see the classes that you can join. If anyone can please confirm me the audio is good enough to be understanding.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It's very much audible.
Designs of yours.
Yes.
Collections, if you have made any, for example, a group of projects which are similar. Namaste everyone. I am Pratyush Raj studying in grade 10 to Bhavan Vidyalaya, Panchkula. Today I will be showing you a simple 3D model of a plant cell and the workaround of the software in which I have made this, Tinkercad. Tinkercad is a free website where you can make 3D designs, circuits, and special functions called code blocks. So the first thing you see in the home menu is the account on your both sides, the classes that you can join, designs of yours, collections if you have made any, for example, a group of projects which are similar, tutorials, and finally challenges, which are by the TakerCAD community itself. So let's hop right into it. So the first thing that you can see is the plant cell, a lot of plant cell. And you're also noticing why the green screen is at the back. Let me explain it to you one by one. So first thing you see is the scene where all your models are well, whatever you're doing with it. There's the perspectives from angles from where you are looking, for example, looking at the left side of everything. Then there's these three. For example, this is the home view, which will just zoom out from where you have opened it. Then there's the fit view. It will fit to the shape I've selected. For example, I selected this cell. So it will zoom in or out accordingly. We have zoom in and out functions for button, but scroll wheel can also be used. Then we have orthographic or perspective views, depending on whether you're making a 2D model or a 3D model in a 3D model making platform. Then we have snap grid, which means how much they will move. For example, in one, they're moving like this. In point one, they're moving very less. In settings, you have all this background color is how it changes. Zoom series means how much powerful is the zoom. Units, I've used millimeters, though inches and bricks means 8 meter are still there. Then presents means the workspace. Workspace is the area where you are actually making the stuff. This grid right here. This can be moved here, or it can be even be moved at an angle. Of course, there's a shortcut for this, and this is W. If you want to get rid of it, you can just select it and keep it outside. There it is in normal position. So just get you to the shapes. So first thing you can notice this cell wall, why there's a hole at a house means. So firstly we'll select, let's say, a polygon from here. So this is the inspector menu of the shape that you are currently selecting. And there can be a lot of shapes too. For example, this is all basic shapes, but there can be also design starters, fun and game, shape generators to your liking. So you can even have your own creations. For example, this bike that I've made, you can save it. Though it's only for your own self, unless of course you share it to public. So this hexagon here can also be turned from solid to whole. Whole is a function which allows a shape to subtract volume from another shape. For example, as I've done showcased here. And the first thing you can see in this orbit cell is how is this type of shape even existing, like random geometry lines in this and also this. This is done by using the scribble tool. Scribble tool allows you to make any type of shape. For example, if I make this smiley right here, it will make a smiley. So I have to reduce it. Then we have the shape itself, which can be rotated or extruded, extruded or rotated it entirely 90 degrees. So thank you for watching.
So that was our student from grade 10th, and this is how they have been asked to come in the robotics and AI lab and make use of these kind of applications. So not only this, the school has been also been promoting various kind of competitions, empowering teachers and inspiring students also. So just a very quick brief video where we would like to share this, and this is the right platform where we can just happen to share it with you that children and teachers are taking it ahead, and the competitions they are loving it. They are doing such kind of, they are making different kind of gamified apps using the pictoblocks. The lab is completely equipped with audio, with cameras, the text inputs. They are putting it. This is the IT department of the school, which is really looking into that AI is just not in the books. It is very well implemented, and it is very well given in the right direction to the children. So this is, they have been using it from the complete guidance have been given from just started with scratch app, and then the children have been picking it up using various different protocols and just taking out their creativity. This is the most important thing, that how do we unleash the creativity from the minds of the young children using AI. Coming to our last segment for critical thinking, the school has been using Eduten Finland math from last 4 years with 1 year pilot also. And we are proud to share this with you that critical thinking, this is a gamification platform with AI. So I will just take you into the website and show you a few of the critical thinking games, which really has seen to it that how the children are able to be seen not only to work upon the gamification, but also are made able to think critically to take up those games, and not only just for having those games but eradicate the phobia of from the young minds for the subject of mathematics. And this has really shown those kind of impact on learning and the data analytics. When we talk about AI and data analytics, it's just not only for children, or it's just not only for teachers. It has to be very well balanced. So we have Eduten Finland math platform. This is the platform right from Finland, based with the Finnish pedagogy. And here how this is how our interface looks like when a teacher is logging in. The teacher gets the complete data analytics, how the children are picking up the trophies, where are the learning gaps, and the differentiation AI picks it up, which of the teachers, those children are slow learners, and which of the children are bright, and accordingly adaptive learning and personalized learning is taking care at the same time, which was shown to us in the earlier video whereby ma'am when she has presented. So quickly, I'll just show you few of the games which will be really enhancing the children, and how the critical thinking is being taken place. So we talk about if this particular game where the child is has to do not only critical thinking, but it also enhances the programming bent of mind, the logical bent of mind of the child. So the child has to runway this, speed up the car on this runway, take up the different directions. This is just for grade one student or two student. This kind of a gamification is made and reach to this finishing point. So the child happens to see that, okay, how many blocks I have to cover up on to come onto this runway to cover up this, and figures it out from this that okay, I have to pick up this kind of an arrow here and bring it down to put it in the 4 blocks so as to reach onto that particular point. So once the child pulls it down here, then it means the child car would reach here. And if the child clicks on run here, the child will get to know, okay, my car has reached here, but it has to be completed. So the child can very well complete it. Now the car has to be turned here. So accordingly, the arrow has to be direction has to be taken up, and those blocks again needs to be counted. So 1 has been there, 2, 3, and 4. So this way the student is going to be dragging those kind of direction arrows to pick it up here and complete the runway. Reaching the car here, now again the child has to see that in which direction I should be taking it here. So if it goes with this arrow, I'll just try to figure it out and take it ahead. Children are actually loving it, but the child also needs to check that okay,
साउंड बहुत कम होती जा रही है लगातार
2 block and 3 block. So here it is, the 3 block here, and then to complete this runway, we simply get on to the last block of 2 blocks here, and let's try and see it is completing the run. So once the child is doing it here, completing it, reaching up to the car, and finish it up. And if unable, then child can reset it and try it once again. So this way, the critical thinking of the child's mind is actually given a trigger here, and then I can just show you another game also. This is again a very beautiful game, which is again taken up where the child has to apply the mind to look for those kind of blocks that match the rule. Means it should not be the size should not be small, it should be big size, it should be green in color, but the shape should be square. So the child has to just click on that. So it should be big in size, it should not be square. So this is the correct, and choose on these kind of figures and think of it, and then might be click on check your answer. I am not just performing it right now, just giving an example which really enhances the minds to of the child to look into for such kind of games. And these games not only have the impact on the mind's child to go ahead with the critical thinking, but at the same time, they are enjoying. They are picking it up. The child has to do 14 plus how much that it really reaches out to. So child will be quickly looking for a ball and then put it here. Now, in such cases, even if the number is not coming exactly, that what should be there, suppose 4 is not coming, I'm not able to see 4, then it can be 2 plus 2 also has been put together if we don't get 4 here in the bubbles. So the child can put it here 2 again and then pull it down. And now, since we have got the 4 number here, the critical thinking, minds, creativity, all goes hand in hand. So this is one kind of another game which really helps which are actually loved by the children. And then we also have the shape calculations here, building blocks. Now, this children have been playing with blocks since childhood, and for grade 1 and 2, they really have to apply their mind that which blocks have been used actually to get this. So which of the two of the following block structures can be built on top of the grassy blocks using the given blocks. So if the child is able to make it out that which one are these, the child just simply needs to click on that correct answer and put a dot there, and might be if child looks forward to the correct answer, check your answer, it will go ahead with it. The score is being calculated and given to the student, and child is able to look on to it and work according to its own pace. The pedagogy, we also understand the Finnish education and Finnish pedagogy always believes in that every child or every learner has the capability. There is no rat race here. They can learn at their own pace and take it forward. But at the same time, they should be here taking it up with full joy and manner. The AI of the platform here really is doing wonders. The child not only gets to know what is the score, but also the trophy level. The teacher gets to know that, okay, here, my child, this particular child is with what analytics. The AI will also put forward that this child is wanting the having the skill attention required, whether it is in addition or multiplication or division and so on. So this platform is very well being used in Bhavanodyalaya Panchkula from last few years for grades 1 to 4. And the research has shown us, since this is a research based program from University of Turku, the Finland Vele, which was known as last 15 years back, and now with the name of Finland Math, which really looks into that every child is being taken care of when talking in terms of analytics, and the results has to be impacted when they are working with calculations. So this is how we have it for the Edut Finland Math. Now I'll be just winding up with my slides here. We will be sharing with you few of these more apps links which very well can be taken and looked into that, because of the time constraint we are not able to go into all these, but definitely these tools can be looked into and taken up ahead, because these all are very well implemented and taken forward by the Bhavan Panchkula team. So I wind up here and thank you all of you, and for the queries, please, if any, please feel free to check with us.
Thank you so